You don't think they're gonna test? I mean, like people are young. Like, yeah, I'm just training hard. You have the man. I look good, but it's, let alone somebody else got a six pack. Oh, he in shape. I got a six pack. Damn, he's on steroids. Let's go, baby! What's going on? Yeah, shout out her.
It's already a black eye on boxing. You got a guy who's coming off a loss. You got a guy who hasn't won a fight at 147. Not to mention, and we didn't mention this yet, he's got a drug scandal in the middle of that. So it's not even that he's just hasn't been winning and has proved himself at this level. He's literally cheated to get here.
I do cocaine. I think that's like they just mistake my energy for being able to do drugs. And it's like, bro, I don't even do drugs at all.
Yeah, because that is something that people got.
Because I got high energy, so they think that like I'm doing coke. If I make a joke, I'm doing coke. That's crazy, rhyme. But if I'm trolling and making jokes, people really think I'm doing coke. And I didn't even try to rhyme there, but that's facts. I think that's Barrios is a really good fighter. You know, he has very good skills, but I will predict it will be bloody. You're gonna see me you're gonna see this face a lot. That's the problem. You're going in.
You know where he is? He's in the future.
Yeah, dead ass.
That's where you are.
Ryan Garcia just crossed the line, promising to cook Mario Barrios before the fight even begins.
I'm about to cook Joe and Mario. Joe about to get cooked. It's over. Oh, Wally, stop it. Cooking y'all. Y'all about to get cooked.
But this is only the beginning. Since the fight was announced, Ryan Garcia has stepped into full frustration mode, pouring raw emotion from his trainer breakup into blunt, fiery warnings aimed at both his former coach and Mario Barrios. And when anyone suggests Barrios has a chance, Ryan snaps. That tension exploded during a media session, when provocative questions from kick streamer Oblivion sparked a heated confrontation that set the room on edge.
You my warm-up.
Exactly.
I heard what you said too. Remember,
Yeah,
I didn't hit you my hardest.
You did? Bro, Andy Ruiz hits harder than you, bro.
How much you want to bet if I crack you ain't waking up?
But he just hit me.
He
like
didn't break
20%.
your jaw. I'm gonna break your jaw. I'm gonna ask you break your jaw.
You wouldn't do that, bro. You wouldn't
Guaranteed.
do that. You wouldn't do that, bro. After
Guaranteed.
Mario Barrios,
Hold on, let me look. I want to see that face.
I'm handling that.
You
bro,
are?
you see how Mario Barrios couldn't even look at you in the eyes? That
you know
boy
what
was
it
nervous,
is?
huh?
He just seems like he's not into it.
And the tension only escalated from there. At the press conference, Ryan Garcia took the trolling to another level, mocking Mario Barrios and even hurling a chair in his direction, sending shockwaves through the room. Beneath the chaos was something deeper. Ryan was visibly rattled by the sight of his former trainer now standing in Barrios' corner. And when that frustration spilled out, it turned into raw emotion, driven by betrayal, pride, and a fierce refusal to ever be overlooked again.
It's always business.
No, it's not always business.
The long car ride.
At the end of the day, all right.
They got 3 guys that used to train me. This man called the Avengers. I call them the traitors.
All right, there we go.
Programming.
I hope.
There it is.
The traitor. Joe. There you go.
There you go for you. Wally somewhere.
You know what? You already made your decision.
All right.
God.
All right. All right.
But none of it has shaken Mario Barrios. Calm, composed, and more confident than ever, Barrios draws belief from sharing the ring with one of boxing's legends, Manny Pacquiao. Lessons he says will all come into play on fight night. While Ryan Garcia feeds off chaos and emotional fuel, Barrios stays locked in with darker intentions. He believes this is his moment to expose Ryan on the world stage, vowing to break him, make him quit, and force him to face his full limits inside the ring.
Do you feel like if you see that version of Ryan in the ring, you're going to have to step on the gas pedal, perhaps force the issue, maybe even make him quit?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, if we see that version of Ryan, you know, I'm still in there with bad intentions, still in there to get him out of there, and that'll be exactly what I look to do.
Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia is looking in the best shape of his career. Fully locked in, he's training harder than ever, brimming with confidence and promising to draw blood when he steps in the ring. Critics question whether his focus is split by the fallout with his former trainer, but Ryan insists the fire is fueling him. From late-night sessions in his living room to sharpening his blistering hand speed, Garcia is building momentum, ready to turn rage into revenge when everything is on the line. But not everyone is buying into Ryan Garcia's new approach. Connor Ben, who has openly positioned himself as next in line for a Garcia showdown, has criticized Ryan's recent antics and raised serious concerns. Ben believes the constant coaching changes could damage Ryan's style, and training in his living room sends the wrong message about his seriousness for the Barrios fight. He's even gone as far as predicting a Barrios victory, pointing to Mario's consistency and full preparation, especially compared to Ryan, who didn't even show up cage side for Rolly Romero.
Because I know how hard it is to go through adversity that he went through. And if you haven't got good people around you, it's hard, you know, and you don't know what demons he's had to fight and what he's had to go through, whether he was able to keep his head on his shoulders and still stay in the gym. And I think that showed in the Rolly Romero fight, where he wasn't prepared. Is he prepared now? You know, he looks unbelievable in the Haney fight. He smashed Haney to pieces. You know, so hopefully he pulls himself together, or has pulled himself together. The fact that he's training with his dad in his living room doesn't give me good signs.
I wanted to ask you
know,
that next, because I know he's not in the training, and I know his father's his trainer at the moment.
That's wild for me.
At the same time, Ryan Garcia's opportunity to face Mario Barrios has raised eyebrows across the boxing world, including from Chris Algieri. Algieri argues that Ryan has reached a stage in his career where controversy follows him everywhere, pointing to the long shadow of his drug scandal. He questions how a fighter without recent major wins is getting such a shot, calling it laughable. While Paulie Malignaggi believes Ryan has served his punishment and could still knock Barrios out, Algieri strongly disagrees.
It being made, it's already a black eye on boxing. You got a guy who's coming off a loss, you got a guy who hasn't won a fight at 147. Not to mention, and we didn't mention this yet, he's got a drug scandal in the middle of that. So it's not even that he's just hasn't been winning and has proved himself at this level. He's literally cheated to get here and been caught and was suspended for it. But this is boxing, like the champ said, and it's unfortunate that we reward people who fail up, and just because they're popular, just because they put butts in seats. And Ryan does do that. And listen, I know, champ, you think that Ryan is going to knock Barrios out. He might, but he also might fumble the bag again, and he might pull a Rollies and go out there and throw 7 punches around and end up losing to a guy like Barrios.
If he throws Chris, Jim, if he throws 7 punches around, this will be the most boring title fight in fight history, because Mario Barrios throws 4 punches around.
While the debate rages on about the burden Ryan Garcia carries into this fight, one thing is clear. He's preparing harder than ever in his life. He insists he has something to prove, why he belongs among the elite. That determination will be on full display against Mario Barrios on February 21st. Ryan reminds everyone this isn't another Rolly Romero tune-up. This is a fight he's treating with the intensity of a Devin Haney-level showdown. He's confident, focused, and fully intends to beat Barrios. No excuses, no holding back.
So what do you feel like you still got to prove?
I got to prove that I'm not only this, like I'm one of the best fighters in the world. I think that's what I just got to prove. Like I did a little bit with Devin Haney, but now like I'm on point in every way. So now, like I said, that's why I changed my outfit look to like more sleek.
Addressing the criticism head on, Ryan Garcia shuts down what he calls the biggest lie surrounding his name, that he's distracted or using drugs. He insists he's never been more ready to prove himself. As he looks ahead to the fight, Ryan frames it as a battle fueled by revenge and reputation. The betrayal by his former trainer has lit a fire, and he promises a brutal night for Mario Barrios. To everyone backing Barrios, Ryan delivers a final warning. Expect a punishing test, a battered opponent, and a statement performance meant to silence every doubt.
But what is the biggest lie people believe about you?
That I do cocaine. I think that's Barrios is a really good fighter. You know, he has very good skills, but I will predict it will be bloody. You're gonna see you're gonna see this face a lot. That's a problem.
You're
going in.
You know where he is? He's in the future.
Yeah, that
That's where you are.
Amid all this heated back and forth, Ryan Garcia has faced criticism over his fighting style. Teofimo Lopez Sr. didn't hold back, calling Garcia's approach weird and even mocking it by impersonating him in the ring. According to Lopez Sr., a fighter with such an unorthodox style is more likely to crawl than make a real statement against an experienced opponent like Mario Barrios. His critique only adds another layer to an already intense debate surrounding Garcia's readiness and legitimacy.
You want to see how he fights? What Ryan Garcia has is a dumbass left hook. It's so dumb, all right?
It's done him pretty well, though.
I don't want to say the word Ari, you know, I don't want to say that word. It's, how could I say the word?
One trick.
His left hook. To me, Ryan Garcia he fights weird.
In Teofimo Lopez Sr.'s view, Ryan Garcia stands little to no chance against Mario Barrios. He openly insults Garcia's style, calling it nothing more than a fear-driven approach designed to avoid taking hits. For Lopez Sr., Ryan's unorthodox movements and defensive quirks aren't clever. They're a sign of hesitation, a fighter more focused on survival than making a statement in the ring against a seasoned opponent.
You want to see how he fights? This is how he fights. See that?
Given all the chaos surrounding this fight, Sean Zittel predicts a clear victory for Mario Barrios and explains exactly why. He dismisses Ryan Garcia's style as far from impressive, calling it inconsistent and overly defensive, while praising Barrios as disciplined, focused, and fully prepared. With Garcia's former trainer now in Barrios' corner, Zittel sees a major strategic advantage. Coupled with careful tape study and guidance from Joe Goosen, he believes Barrios has the skill, discipline, and plan to dominate and claim victory.
He's a solid, technical, all-around fighter. It's just there's nothing superlative about him. But he's very solid across the board, and Barrios is disciplined enough to watch the Romero tape, armed with Joe Goosen, to maybe win this fight by an upset. I'm definitely thinks he has a real chance of winning this fight.
Boxing journalist Sean Zittel believes Ryan Garcia's recent antics are largely nonsense. While the fight carries a huge burden for him, he's spending more time wandering hallways, engaging with streamers, and clowning around online than sharpening his craft. In contrast, Mario Barrios has been locked in the gym for over a month, training at peak intensity. Even as Garcia studies tapes of his former trainer fine-tuning Barrios' skills, he trolls and laughs, revealing frustration, not focus, as the dominant force heading into fight night.
YouTubers and influencers, and meanwhile he is the Tex-Mex. He's from Texas and just a different kind of cat altogether than most fighters you'll deal with. And so while Ryan Garcia is in his living room, you know, hanging out with some of these influencers I'm not that familiar with. They come across the timeline, Aiden Ross or Neon or Chrisanne Rock or India Love and all this, and we haven't seen him in the gym. Meanwhile, Mario Barrios has been in the gym for months with his new trainer, Joe Goosen.
That same concern is echoed by renowned trainer Greg Hackett, who calls discussing this fight almost pointless if Ryan Garcia isn't taking it seriously. In Hackett's view, Garcia's current tactics, wandering around, spending late nights with streamers, and avoiding consistent camp work, could easily backfire. Instead of being locked in the gym, he risks repeating past mistakes, stepping into the ring unprepared like he did against Rolly Romero, and potentially suffering another loss against a disciplined fighter like Mario Barrios.
Like, we can't, like, it's hard to take Ryan serious right now. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot going on. He do a lot of other things outside of boxing. I ain't mad at him, but if he gonna be a fighter, I mean, get ready. So we could really talk about the fight, but it's hard to talk about it when he on late night with streamers and shit.
Regardless of all the criticism, Ryan Garcia appears completely unfazed. He's confident in his style and intentions, painting a frightening picture for fight night. He predicts not only stopping Mario Barrios, but delivering a punishing beatdown that will leave Barrios' face swollen and battered, something Garcia believes will come almost effortlessly. Fueled by revenge and pride, Ryan is already eyeing bigger challenges after Barrios, with Teofimo Lopez seen as the perfect next target for what he calls a walk-in-the-park matchup.
So it's good that he said that, you know? We definitely want that work. We definitely are confident beat him. I'm confident I'll stop him. I know the style to beat him, and I definitely would stop here. in dramatic facts. They might stop it over his swelling on his face. That's how bad it'd be. And I'm not even kidding, you know. Teofimo, he's a perfect style matchup for me. Perfect. Oh my God, that's a walk in the cave for me.
The stage is set, the tension is at its peak, and February 21st promises a showdown for the ages. Will Ryan Garcia's fire and revenge-fueled tactics overwhelm Mario Barrios? Or will Barrios' discipline and preparation prove unstoppable? The world is watching, and anything can happen inside the ring. Drop your predictions in the comments, smash that like button if you're hyped, and subscribe now. Fight night is almost here, and you won't want to miss a single punch.